I'm Ethan Batansis.
I'm Keller Bailey. I'm Jason Benyuski.
And I'm Ryan Hoffert. And this is our performance about Von Braun and Korolev, breaking the starry barrier of space. What was the space race? It was more than just America and Russia's fight for the stars. It was a tale of two men, a German and a Russian, who directed the space programs while dreaming of freedom beyond our atmosphere. Those two men put everything on the line to break one barrier, the starry barrier of space. Our story begins in 1937 at Peenemünde military base.
Herr Braun, is joining the Nazis the only way to build our rockets? Surely there must be some other way, some private funder perhaps.
Even if there was a benefactor, I have no choice. If this is what I must do to earn my funding, then so be it. What they do here is not my concern. But how I get up there, that is.
Von Braun. On behalf of the Führer, due to your commendable service researching for the Vaterland, I hereby grant you the position of second lieutenant in the SS. You and your team are to continue producing the weapons that will end this war. Do your country proud.
Dankeschön. I will not fail.
Missiles? Surely these people understand the importance of space.
Meanwhile, in Russia,
Comrade Korolev, the Kremlin was very clear about their expectations. Cruise missiles, gliders, nothing more.
Yes, but we must look to greater horizons, Ivan. Missiles are just the beginning. We must look beyond. We must look to the stars.
We don't have the resources. Production on the missiles is finally going smoothly, and you look to double our outputs? You already work us to the bone.
Then we must work harder still. Space is in our future, Ivan. We can sacrifice a few missiles to push to that day.
We'll see about that.
These men may be mad.
My work may be questionable, but soon the stars will be mine.
Von Braun's Nazi facility at Peenemünde wanted to produce the Vengeance, or V-2 rocket. In 1943, Peenemünde was destroyed to prevent the V-2 from being developed. Production then moved to a secret underground factory in the middle of Germany, where the SS kept a closer watch on Von Braun.
How am I supposed to work under these conditions? Morality? I've already sacrificed all of it. But for this, the Nazis provide us with nothing but a bumbling rabble.
We do not choose which men we receive. We do not choose this place to work. Someday it will be different.
It won't. These men are less than worthless. We should have left them in Dora, that facility we took them from. This is my entire life's work. And it rests in the hands of the incompetent.
They may be untrained, but they are all we have. You do know how hard they work. 1,000 of them die a month. Those worthless men are all that stands between us and the SS.
I know, as if I haven't noticed them breathing down our necks.
Doctor. What are these?
These are just schematics for...
This is why your productivity has gone down.
They're just ideas to get our country above the others, to put production in
You and your team are forbidden from working on any other projects. You are to produce only the V-2 rocket. Understood?
Yeah.
Very good.
Years of patience, and now I cannot be productive. We must get to the moon. Maybe someday, when this war is over, when man once again dreams of the stars, maybe then I'll reach them.
As Von Braun struggled to work freely, his Russian counterpart struggled to simply be free.
6 years. 6 years of torment in this terrible place. We were building rockets for them. We did as they asked, and we get arrested for it. To Stalin, Molotov, Yezhov, all fruitless. And now my letters to the Commissar fall on deaf ears.
Relax, comrade. Soon Stalin shall hear our pleas, realize our value, and let us out of this place.
He did hear our pleas. He took us to Moscow only to send us right back here with special privileges.
You must admit, this is better than the work camp we were both subject to. Here they realize what 10 years of education are worth. We're allowed to research, and we've already designed booster rockets for planes. Is that not good?
Research? We're melting spoons to build our parts. 6 years of training, and now we're less than cattle.
Is that so?
No, comrade. What I meant was...
I do not need to hear it. What you need to hear is that Stalin has chosen to fund your little rocket club here. The country is entering a new age. This is your second and final chance. Do not fail us.
Guess the cattle are being spared, comrade.
At what cost?
My dreams are fueled by death and destruction.
My dreams are nothing but a price tag to them.
How
How much more can I take?
As Nazi Germany fell in 1945, von Braun and his team moved to America for help. Meanwhile, in Russia, Korolev had a rapidly closing deadline.
We were given permission to build a satellite a month ago by the Kremlin, and I need to see results, Blushko. If we do not beat the United States, Khrushchev will lose all faith in us.
Patience, Chief. We have been developing a satellite, and I believe you will be happy with the results.
As long as it has everything that we agreed upon. It has to give us data of the magnetic field. I need to have something to show to the officials.
You see, with time constraint, we could...
You did not add the instruments.
We added one, a small radio transmitter. Anyone able to pick up the frequency will know it is there. They will know of our success.
It has been 13 years. We have to do more than transmit a signal. We have to prove to Khrushchev that our efforts aren't in vain.
This will prove it to him. If we can put one transmitter up into the stars, it will show him that we can do so much more.
As long as it shall cement our worth.
It shall, I say with full certainty, that our country, that our world, will be proud of this.
Very well. What will we call it?
The Russians have successfully launched the satellite. The satellite, named Sputnik, is the first man-made object to orbit the Earth and transmits a little beep across the sky.
The Americans brought us here for our technology, our intelligence, all 100 of us. We were ready, eager to build rockets for space. Now all they want for is a stockpile of weapons. I thought my days of the V-2 were over. Now the Minuteman rocket is what they want us building. We could have had the first satellite around this planet months ago. Now this?
It's one satellite, von Braun. We have plenty of time to develop something even better. We could send a man to space. They can have their Sputnik. We will have space travel.
For the Americans, there is no glory, no confidence, nothing in coming in second. All they see is that we're behind, and you and I are the first ones they'll look to. But we cannot change their minds. There's little we can do.
Von Braun? Due to your expertise, we want you to develop a rocket to get a man in space. We invite you and your team to participate in the resident program. Are you interested?
Of course.
This is our chance to move forward with our dreams.
All these years of kneeling, and I'm finally done. The stars are now so close.
My dreams are finally a reality.
My efforts are at last recognized.
The moon will be next.
And the moon was next.
We have the designs. We just need to build and test them.
And so they did. Test after test, barrier after barrier, Korolev and von Braun spurring each other on, higher and higher. At first, the Russians were winning.
T-minus 10, Germany.
1944, the V-2 rocket.
T-minus 9, Russia.
1957, Sputnik, the first satellite.
T-minus 8, USA.
1960, the first chimpanzee in space. The Mercury Redstone project.
T-minus 7, Russia.
1961, the first man in space, Yuri Gagarin.
T-minus 6, USA.
1961, the first pilot-controlled landing. Freedom 7. The Russian chief rocket designer has a name. Sergei Korolev. In 1966, Korolev's drive to get to space, regardless of the cost, took its toll. He died. But we mustn't mourn. Even Korolev wouldn't have wanted that. He would have wanted us to keep breaking barriers, to reach the moon.
T-minus 5, USA.
1969, Apollo 11, humans land on the moon.
T-minus 4, USA.
1971, a mission made it to Mars.
T-minus 3.
That isn't the end, is it? Just because I'm gone? Surely others will take up the quest.
1975, the first multinational human mission, Soyuz 19. Russians and Americans working together.
T-minus 2.
Ignition.
Mars, Saturn,
Jupiter, the International Space Station. What barrier is next?
T-minus 1.
Lift off. Ready, Captain?